We have just stepped in to Area 8.
Tell us where we're going.
We are going to the tomb of the first judge of Israel, Othniel ben Kenaz. It's only open about a few times a year on the holidays of Passover and the holidays of Sukkot, and also on the Shabbat of Chayei Sarah, which marks the time that the patriarch Abraham bought the cave of the patriarchs from Ephron the Hittite. So right now we are outside of the gravesite of the first judge of Israel, in Othniel ben Kenaz, and in the background you see the city of Hebron. It's the Palestinian side of the city, and pretty much can't go there. But pretty much this is the site. If you could, someone maybe you could just turn the video, and you see it's a very dark opening. It's a very dark, very small inside.
Can we go inside?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. As you can see, it's very dark. You can't see anything. And there's a pit all the way at the end of the cave, the end of this very small cave. And apparently the first judge, Othniel ben Kenaz, is buried there. And this is where people give their respects. And the grave sites of judges like Othniel ben Kenaz is very, very important for the people of Israel, because it's a source of inspiration for the people, and it's also a source of, on some mystical level, of us getting the mystical powers that the prophets like Othniel ben Kenaz had. And unfortunately, like I said earlier, we only have the ability to come here a few times.
Here makes about $2 to $3 billion a year in gross domestic product. So they're definitely not suffering from any kind of real economic crisis here. And what's interesting is that a lot of the furniture, a lot of the shoes that says made in Israel are actually made in the city, which is also actually very interesting as well.
So right here, I'm talking about how this home, which was bought a few years ago, has finally been permitted by the government to be settled. So right here, I was walking up the stairs into the new home that has finally been allowed to be lived in Hebron. As you can see, the home needs a little bit of serious touch on it. It's quite an old home. The roof is a little short, so someone over 6 feet tall would have a hard time getting inside the first room. But again, you have this is on Chol Hamoed Pesach, so a lot of the people are coming in to take a look at the home and see how we finally been able to have permission by the government to live in this home and settle the home. This was bought actually a few years ago, but several times Jews have tried to move in and the government tried to kick them out. So now we finally have governmental approval to live in the home, and people are looking for donations to help make the home more livable. There are still, if you can see on some of the walls here, it needs a paint job. Could use new tile in here, a carpet, but people are settling in here. They're getting ready to live here. I'm not sure the building has access to the internet yet, but they are definitely looking for donations and people to help make the home more livable and help increase the Jewish presence in Hebron.
So right here you can see the continuation of the building, and it leads up to stairs up here. If you follow me, you can see this is an enormous room. I think it can probably hold about 10 families here and have their own minyan here. As you can see, they have a wall here to prevent Arabs from shooting at us. But this is a massive building. I haven't seen a building like this since Beit Shalom. But this is a big game changer in Hebron. See the addition of more people living here.